I don't like the idea of having one friend who is, sorry, Maria, who is like everything for you.
It's really special to have someone that you can say anything to and they won't judge you.
Yeah.
When my good friends, best friends at the time, got boyfriends, they would dump me because they didn't want me around their boyfriends.
Oh, like total jealousy stuff.
Yeah.
Maria's coming full on in this episode. Girl, I prefer people to be like straightforward, and I don't want to like read in between the lines.
You don't have to agree about everything in life.
Yeah.
You can have individual opinions. You can disagree on things or have different priorities in life.
Of course.
You know, I've actually had people I've dated tell me that I'm such a man. We both have.
In what ways?
I don't know. I think in some aspects, I'm more like a man. I'm also like less super sensitive and emotional in certain aspects. But then I'll also be super emotional and sensitive and like cry talking about my best friend.
What do you do in a relationship that's considered dude-wise? Like for instance, do you fart in front of your partner?
Enak poi depende. Madurando sa naksinis mo mones mas. Horis producer.
Andreas left the building. We're gonna start a podcast by ourselves.
Oh my God, I feel pressure.
Why are you scared?
I don't know. I felt the safety zone of Mr. Producer.
That's true. Oh my God. What if we just suddenly fuck up the whole intro?
Anyway, welcome back to another episode of the Ice Latte Girls all alone.
All alone in the studio with Olivia Constantinides. I can't even say my name. Olivia Constantinides
and Maria Gojkovicc. And we have a special guest in the audience tonight.
Diana, Maria's bestie.
The one I've been mentioning a little bit here and there.
Wait, how long have you been together? I was going to ask. How long have you been friends?
Actually, really funny story. We have gotten questions from family members asking us if we're dating. Like Diana had a family member come up to her and be like, can we talk aside? And she was like, yeah, what's up? You know, you can talk to me, yeah?
Oh, like supportive, that's nice.
And she was like, yeah, you know that girl Maria, you're always posting, are you guys in a relationship?
and how
we have had that. We've
how
also
did you react,
had
though?
I mean,
how did she react? Or you can speak for her.
She laughed.
She's a little bit shy here in the studio. She doesn't want to say anything.
How'd you react? She doesn't want to speak.
No, okay. We can give her some time to warm up into the vibe of the studio.
Okay. Well, she laughed.
Okay.
She was like, no.
The uncomfortableness laugh.
But it's really funny because also the guys we date, both of us, get really intimidated by our friendship.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, you're so close with each other. You're, like how often
and we have a very special dynamic. You know, you have different types of friends, different types of dynamics. And with Dana, we have this thing where we just look at each other and we know. Like we don't need to use words.
Yeah. Or
like sometimes like when I want to say something and I'm going to like stuff that I'm embarrassed to admit to myself, I'll like go to tell her and she's like, I know. I already know. So it's an odd dynamic. It can be scary to men. And also like every guy she's dated is really scared of me, as he should be. Yeah, you're like a nice duo together. Yeah. And speaking about besties, since you guys are besties, have you ever... I cannot speak today. I don't know what's going on. What's up with you? I don't know. I think I need to eat food. Have you eaten? No, we have ordered food, so it's on its way. You always make fun of me. Olivia always makes fun of me because as soon as we come to the studio, I order food. Yeah, and this time I'm going to eat from you. Chronically hungry and chronically tired. So you have not seen the 6 besties theory that's been going on TikTok? No, I have. And I also listened to it in a podcast. Inform me. I will inform you. So apparently we need 6 besties to fulfill our lives. Actually not 6 besties, but you only need 6 close friends to fulfill your life. Is it okay if you have like 2? Yeah, but they can, the 2, for example, can take up the 6 parts of your life. 6 roles. Exactly, 6 roles. Diana, you take up 6. So here are the 6 besties theory. So there is the dead body bestie. Who would be your dead body bestie? What is it? It's basically a friend that you call when you have really messed up, like you accidentally kill someone or you... Okay, Diana. Okay, you will call Diana. She will be your ride or die. Clearly. I mean, I don't think you'd help me bury a body, to be honest. I would She definitely would. I would not do that. But then I can also answer my own
besties.
Who would be your
I
dead
think
body?
the person who would do that, she's of course far away and we haven't seen each other in a really long time. That would be Vasiliki.
Okay,
In
yeah.
this kind of
She would.
scenario,
She would.
she would be my little Scorpio bestie. Okay. You cannot do that.
No, I love Vasiliki. I
But
just
Scorpio. Yeah, we know.
Of course, a Scorpio would help you bury a body.
Okay. The next one is the good time bestie, a friend that you will go for out and have a really
Diana.
good time. Yeah, the good time bestie.
You also fit into that category. The good time bestie.
Yeah, but I don't really go out that much anymore. And we have not gone out
Yeah, but
together.
going out doesn't mean going out partying.
Yeah, when you're going to have a really good time out. I think it is more like, who would you call if you want to go out?
Okay, Diana.
Yeah, like I would not call you because I cannot count on you always on going out.
That is so mean.
But
I mean, I like my bed, okay? I like Netflix and chill at home with food in bed, honestly.
But
too much.
But the very few times you and I have gone out, it's like
we had fun.
We had really fun, but you always leave very early or you come very late. You arrive late and you leave early.
Well, the queen comes last and leaves first.
Okay. Okay. Well, my good time, like closest friends, I would say is Phidias. Like
Yeah,
I can
100%.
always count on him on a good time out, for example.
Yes,
always.
you can.
So the next,
And he'll never say no.
no, he would be like very happy.
He's down for
Yes.
everything.
Like, yes, let's go out.
Same.
Okay. So the work bestie is another option. It's a friend that you can connect with at work. But I think it also...
Yeah, but I don't really have a work bestie
I've seen also
in the office.
I've seen another alternative for this. Doesn't necessarily be like in the office. It can also be like ambition, like who shares the same ambition.
Okay, so
who has-
you'd be my work bestie.
I think you would also be my work bestie.
Because like you also understand. I mean, okay, social media is not my primary thing, but you're the only friend that I have that really understands how it works.
And also we're having a podcast together.
Yeah.
I mean, that
and
says something
we
already.
talk about how it's going to work and what we're going to do. So we plan things.
Yeah, I think I would put you in the same category
Yeah.
of a work, same ambition bestie.
Hustlers.
Yeah, big time hustlers. And the next one is seasonal bestie. A friend who has a similar life season as you. For example, you would become moms at the same time.
Diana.
Or you would like to start training a marathon at the same time.
Or you're just depressed at the same time.
Or yeah, exactly. You're in the same time frame in life.
No, I mean, I think right now most of my friends are in the same time frame as me. So are you. So are most of them. Only one of my friends is like married and looking to settle down. And I recently went to her wedding. So other than that, we're all in the very lost stage of life, I think.
Girl, talk about yourself. I'm for the first
You
time
know
in
what
life,
I mean.
I don't feel lost, but I know what you mean because we have for a very long time been on the same
Yeah,
frame in
but
that sense.
even if you know what you're doing, we're very much not at the settled stage of life.
No, it also depends how you see the settled part.
Yeah, of course.
Because
But
for you, being settled means that you have kids and a husband and...
no, not necessarily just that. Also, settled means that you're very settled in your career. You're still in a very transitional stage in your career.
But also it's the first time I really know what I'm going to do in my career.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm very settled.
But
I
you're
find-
still not there. You know where you're going, but you're
Yes.
not 100% there.
But this is the first time I know where I'm going. Before, I
Yeah.
did not know even like what's the path, what I'm going to do. So now that's very different. But yeah, I don't know who I would put in a seasonal bestie, to be honest. Honest. I don't know. I think, can I put my boyfriend?
You can. He is
I-
your best friend.
I think Ramon fits in very nice in this because we're on the same...
Yeah. You're very
Yeah.
much on the same wavelength also with like your decisions of where to live and what to do and all of that. So
Exactly. And the next one, it is the OG bestie. Someone who you have known for a very long time and you know, like knows your past also like really good.
yeah, definitely.
Can I
Diana.
guess? Oh, yeah, Diana. I was gonna- must be Diana.
I mean, we did start hanging out when we were 12.
Yeah.
So
That is already a long
it's
time.
a long time. And it's like when you're friends with someone from such a young age, I don't think it necessarily plays a role in how close you are. Because I know she also had friends since she was younger. It's all about how you have just different type of connections with different type of people.
Of course.
Just different dynamics. You connect, you understand each other differently. But it's also very different when you've seen someone go through like so many stages in life.
Yeah.
Especially when you started in your teen years and then you watched how they progressed into like finishing high school and university and like first relationship, the weird dating life, the first job, the second job, the career path, all the different stages. You have a very different perspective of that person because you've been there. So it makes a bit of a difference.
So you're an OG bestie, Diana, to Maria.
She's the bestie.
Oh, cute. It's beautiful to see. Well, in my case, I was trying to think of like who's my OG bestie because I
Ramon.
No, he's not known me for. You just want to mention Ramon the whole time.
Yeah. No, but Ramon is your bestie.
Yeah, like I think my OG bestie would be then I think even Marinos, my
your uncle. Yeah,
my dad's little brother. We only have, for anyone who doesn't know, who doesn't understand yet, he's not my partner. He's not
yeah, a lot of people assume you're dating all the time.
No, he's actually my dad's little brother, but we only have 7 years difference. So it's
same age difference with me and my brother.
Oh, yeah, crazy. So he's more like my bigger brother. And I have always gone to Marinos whenever I felt sad or confused or
even
happy.
For work advice.
Yeah,
for everything.
He has been my like mentor in life. And
that's so nice.
Yes. And for everything that he has done and achieved and all the struggles that he's been through, but also as a family, like I really look up to him. So I think definitely maybe I'm not his OG bestie, but he's definitely mine. He obviously had way more besties than me before. But yeah, I think... Yeah, we go a long way back. I've known him since birth. That's pretty cool. Now, the last one is the North Star bestie. Someone you feel soulfully connected to and fully understood by.
Can you guess?
Diana. Wait a minute. This goes against what we talked about, you and I, about twin flame.
I do feel a similar way about
now
you.
Now starting competition here, Diana.
Actually, it's really funny because when she watched the first episode, she texted me and she's like, yeah? She's your twin flame? I was like, yeah, she's my twin flame, but you're my soulmate.
Oh, cute. That's beautiful. What's my North Star bestie? Shit. Like, I mean, I've always been so connected with my family members.
Really? That's very nice.
My cousins, because also I've been traveling back and forth from Cyprus the whole time. So I feel like I never got really close to, like I have, of course, friends in Sweden. I had a very, very, very close friend, Julia, in Sweden. We don't speak that often. I mean,
neither do we.
No, exactly. No, I speak way, way less with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, you and I, we text on WhatsApp. But
and we'll occasionally FaceTime.
And I've been living in Cyprus also. For her, like I moved from Sweden so many years ago. Like she's someone I consider for a long time, like one of my closest friends. And that whenever we meet though, it's like a day never passed since we saw each other. So I think that's very special. It's very special friendship. Yeah. And I think I would say maybe Julia in Sweden, even though Julia, we haven't spoken in a long time.
No,
cute. I think she was going to come to Mallorca. I don't know what happened with that. I need to text her, by the way, after this episode. So yeah, I think I would say that. So yeah, that's
a very interesting way to look at friendships.
Yeah, because we don't need, I don't like the idea of having one friend who is, sorry, Maria, who is like everything for you, because I like it to have it spread out. Now, of course, if you're lucky enough to have one best friend that has been your ride or die for a long time,
me neither.
That is special. I mean, that is something very unique. I don't think a lot of people have that.
I was having this conversation recently. I don't know if I was having it with you. I always dreamed when I was a kid, when I was growing up, of having that best friend.
Aww.
And you grow up and you're taught maybe by society or by family or by whatever that there's no such thing as real friendship. And then you get burnt in life and people are not so supportive or not so honest or not so straightforward, or they stab you in the back, or they're happy for you until you're doing better than them.
Yeah.
And with women, it's, as we discussed in the first episode, it's very prominent.
Yeah.
So growing up, I always dreamed of having this this OG best friend and this best friend that I can truly trust. Someone who gets me more than someone I can just trust. Someone who just really, and I always imagined this friend. And we were recently speaking about it. I feel so blessed I have this friend because not everyone is so lucky.
No, it's true.
And it really is something to, no matter what is happening in your life, be able to call at 3 a.m.
Yeah, man.
It's a very special bond to share with someone. I'm getting emotional.
Aww.
That's how sensitive I am nowadays.
Yeah.
It's really special to have someone that you can say anything to and they won't judge you.
Yeah.
They might not agree with you and they will call you out, but they will not judge you. it is a very, very special to have someone that will call you out on your crap. Because we all make mistakes. And sometimes you need that friend that will make you, snap out of it. Like, what are you doing? Why'd you do that? Call you out. But also someone who will give you space to make the decisions for you when you're ready. Yeah. Because you don't need someone to mother you and be like, no, don't do that.
Also someone who doesn't like follow along everything you do and also has his own opinion.
Yeah. And, to be best friends with someone or to be in a relationship with someone, any form of human dynamic, you don't have to agree about everything in life. Yeah. You can have individual opinions. You can disagree on things or have different priorities in life.
Of course.
But you need to see where they're coming from and you need to understand the other person.
I used to have a friend when I was in primary school who was my best friend for, I think, 6-7 years. And then I got my first boyfriend at 14. Oh. And she dumped me over an article on her blog.
She had a blog?
Yeah, I mean, we all had blogs. It was very...
Was it like MySpace?
No, like blogs, actual blogs. In Sweden...
Like Tumblr?
No, bloggers. Like bloggers. You had blogs.
Well, we didn't have that in Cyprus.
No, but Cyprus, everything is 10 years later. I mean, blogs have been
around. 10 years later. I am a bit younger, so I would have experienced it.
3 years.
I experienced, I would have experienced it 10 years later.
Yeah, you would have experienced, if you were in a different country, you would have also experienced it.
When I was 12, I was playing with Barbies still, so.
Yeah, I was reading blogs. 12, 13, 14, that's when the blog era really started in Sweden. We got really big ones and we really tried ourselves.
You grew up a lot faster than I did, though.
Yeah, of course. I mean, teenagers in Sweden, they grow, they want to be mature already.
Yeah, but I was also a very late bloomer. I was a very childish child for a very long time. And because I had a younger brother, I remember my mom used to buy toys for my brother. And we used to build Playmobiles together. And I was 14, building Playmobiles with my 7-year-old brother.
That's fun.
More entertained than my 7-year-old brother. So I was a very childish child.
Yeah. But that's nice, man. It's
good. I loved it.
For us, we were doing makeup and chasing boys and stuff. So it was a different
And I was playing with marbles and hide and seek with the boys. Me and Dana were both boys, girls. We were tomboys. I would play marbles in the fields and hide and seek and catch and football.
But is that really considered tomboy? Because we were also doing that even if we were playing Barbies.
I don't know. The girls weren't really doing that.
Maybe it was just here different because I know because a lot of people here don't really do sports also, activities like girls in general. Yeah. It's not really in the culture here. But for example, in Sweden, everyone does sports. Everyone's going to play football. Everyone's going to do, for example, try out ice hockey. It's
you played in the football team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She was a professional footballer.
No, you cannot call it professional. I started playing football because my friends were playing football. And I think I started, I was 8 years old or something, 7 years old until I was 18. So it was a long time, but I started because of my friends. We were a group of friends.
It's such a nice bonding activity.
People. Yeah, and we were living in a small town outside of the outskirts of Stockholm. I mean, in the Stockholm region, and 20 minutes in from the city center. And it was very nice in nature. We had our own little bubble with the school. It was very nice looking back. But there was something else I wanted to say beforehand. I forgot. Oh yeah, about my used to be best.
Why am I saying I don't remember? You were thinking it, not me.
True. It was about my used to be best friend. Who dumped me
on a blog.
On her blog, but she didn't actually mention my name. I don't have any bad feelings with her now.
Beef.
By the way, yeah, beef. We had my first beef in life. No, but I understand her because when it's the first love and you put all your attention on the first love. I mean, I was 14 and I was spending so much time together. So I understand her perspective. But nowadays we're fine. I mean, fine. Okay. There's no harsh feelings.
But you're not really in touch.
No, I mean, sometimes comment on her Instagram photos. Okay. Or we sometimes send nostalgic stuff on Instagram. So it's no harsh feelings at all. I don't think we ever spoke.
I had the complete opposite.
What?
When my good friends, best friends at the time, got boyfriends, they would dump me because they didn't want me around their boyfriends.
Oh, total jealousy stuff.
Yeah. No. And to me, it was just first of all, your man is ew. First of all, I don't want him. Yeah. Second of all, if you really think that low of me, I don't want you in my life.
No, man.
If you really think that low of me, bye. Yeah. Thank you. Good riddance, indeed. Also, if I wanted him, I'd already have him. So
Oy. Maria's coming full on in this episode.
No, I'm joking, obviously, but I'm not. but I am. No, but I'm a very girl's girl.
SMH. I'm shaking my head. Okay, continue. Sorry.
You're trying to be cool and implement the Gen Z acronyms. To be completely honest with you, I'm very much a girl's girl. And I was very much the type that if my friend is even speaking to a boy, that is like, ew.
Yeah.
Even if he's the best guy in the world, he's instantly ew to me. Your territory, no. So to me, that people didn't realize I have that level of loyalty.
Yeah.
And I would never cross that boundary with my best friends, obviously. It was just very offensive. So yeah, I lost friends over guys, but not in the way you would assume.
No,
like they
the
would
other
start
way
dating
around.
a guy and then they would like not want me around them. Weird.
Yeah, for wrong reasons, man.
Honestly, it
happens a lot.
doesn't say anything about me. It just goes to show how insecure you are.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're insecure about your best friend, about your boyfriend, you clearly don't trust either your best friend or your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't be with that guy. I mean, not that I trust any man, but you should feel secure in your relationship.
Yeah, with your friend and the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Olivia.
The food has arrived, Maria. Do you want to take a food break and just eat something and then we can get back and be full of energy, back on track?
No.
Okay, let's continue a little bit more then. Let's see how long you will last until Maria will break.
See, like Diana would know that means yes.
Yeah, but girl, I prefer people to be like straightforward and I don't want to like read in between the lines. My goodness.
You're not very womanly.
I am
Women love when we have to read between the lines. You're such a dude. Love that for you.
I am in many ways a dude. I've said it. You mentioned that you were a tomboy, and I'm a tom man. Even a word.
You know, I've actually had people I've dated tell me that I'm such a man. We both have.
In what ways?
Like, I don't know, with the way I behave sometimes. I'm such a dude.
Speaking of dudes, can we please go into the topic? I don't know if like I always wanted to open up this topic on an actual podcast with you. Like, what do you do in a relationship that's considered dude-wise? Like for instance, do you fart in front of your partner?
No, I like to keep it sexy.
Okay, so you don't think farts are sexy?
No,
that could be the title of this podcast. Farts are not sexy. Or are farts sexy?
They are definitely not. Keep it sexy, honestly. Yeah. Like, there's certain things that I think are unnecessary. Like, I understand that you're supposed to be best friends and keep it sexy.
Wait, disclosure. I'm asking this question, but that doesn't mean that I do it, huh? Like, do
you?
No,
you don't.
No, girl.
You also still to this day have not used done a number two in front of Ramon.
Why would I do it in front of him? Like, obviously,
like with the door open or something.
No, the door is closed. Of course, the door is closed. Have you farted in front of your partner?
Nope. And I never will.
What will you do if, like, when you need to fart? What do you do?
I will go outside
and let it all out.
Yep.
Are you farts like silence or loud?
Why are we talking about this?
I think it's very interesting. I love talking about farts.
I don't know. It depends on the fart. Okay. It can be silent. It can be loud.
You know, we're in a relationship. I mean, it's been now 3 years, almost 4 years. We still don't like recognize our fart. Not recognize. What's it called? Give attention if the other person farts.
You know what?
Wait.
You don't have a pet to blame it on. So who are you gonna blame it on?
No, because my farts sometimes just sound. You know what I mean? So when I fart and it sounds like Ramon can be sitting on the table and it doesn't even react, and I'm just sitting there like. Like, I cannot laugh, I cannot react, and nobody's reacting, man. It's like awkward. It's very awkward. So
you know what's really funny though?
We cannot break the ice.
You know what's really funny though? Well, I think you just broke the ice because he will watch the episode.
Yeah, and I know he will laugh, but we will most probably not talk about it again.
Ramon, please address the farts.
No. I want to see how long this is going to go for. Because in my head, like, I don't mind talking about farts. I mean, obviously, I'm doing it now. But it's like, it's been so long and we have not reacted when we have heard each other's farts. Imagine just hearing like, and we just
I think you're giving too much thought to farts. I don't think about them that much in my life.
No, because yours are silence, you said. So obviously, but if
they're also not very frequent. I don't eat a lot of beans.
Okay, but when you spend so much time with someone, you will.
I have
fart with the.
I have.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
it has never been an issue for me.
Anyway, farting is a good sign.
Anyway, I'm such a girly girl with like my makeup and stuff, but like when it comes to other stuff, like shopping,
you hate
very
shopping.
Good example. I hate shopping.
Can't
like I
relate.
like to I like buying things, but I don't like the shopping experience in stores. I don't
Yeah,
really
that is
enjoy
very
that.
unlikely, like in a typical stereotypical woman. Like, but also you said something like the way we sit. If they could see how we three sit now, like also you with both your legs on the armchair,
It's not very
us both.
ladylike.
No, it's not like sitting like a royal family, just like no,
Or just like a feminine lady girl.
yeah, whatever.
I'm just like,
yeah. That's something man like.
or like I don't know. Even like the way I dress most of the time. Like I like to dress up and wear my nice clothes, but like 90% of the time, this is what I wear.
Like sweats. Same.
So it's just little things.
I think people will have a lot of assumptions of how we are as people. Like they see us on Instagram, they will think that we're every day walking around in like very fancy clothes and makeup the whole time, styled hair. For you, for example, heels, because you post a lot with heels, but in real life, that's not really who you are.
I don't remember the last time I wore heels. Oh, I do. An office party.
Yeah, you see.
And before that, a fashion show I had to attend. Like, or when we were on holidays in Dubai.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just really like also sometimes like, oh, I know when I've been told I'm a dude. Sometimes like the way I react to things that I'm not so girly emotional about it.
Like what? Give me an example. What do you mean? Like for example, something with in my head, like the way that I'm not girly is, for example, if my nail breaks, I'm not the person who'd be like, oh my God, my nail broke. Ah! Like how a lot of women are. I've seen it so many times happening. I'm not that type of girl.
Really?
Girl, yes. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, special nishimo. Like when you say it in Cypriot. No. I'm not that person. For instance, that's an example of have to be like girly. Not that it's a bad thing, girl. If your nail breaks, I understand it's very painful, but
I don't know. I think in some aspects I'm more like a man. I'm also like less super sensitive and emotional in certain aspects. But then I'll also be super emotional and sensitive and like cry talking about my best friend.
yeah.
I can't be put into one category. I'm not a typical girly girl. I do fashion. I love doing photo shoots. I love doing content. I love doing my makeup and dressing up. Not 24/7. I also enjoy going out and playing sports and doing like very boy type activities and wearing tracksuits all day. Like you need to be a mix of both.
Yeah.
And I think that's more fun. And I'm not a typical girly girl 100% of the time. And I'm not like a complete tomboy.
Yeah.
I'm a nice mix.
That's nice.
And I think you are the same.
I'm definitely the same. Yeah. I love being a princess at daytime and a man farting at night. No. All about balance. No, but I'm the same, man. I don't think any like
I've also been told I eat like a man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's something we both been told. I want to change that. Like I don't want to continue overeating because that's my thing.
I don't overeat anymore. I used to.
That's good. Good for you. Good for you. I have not managed that yet. To like, yeah, and overeating, binge eating. No. That's the things have to stop.
No, I also I don't know. I've really come to terms with like what I like to eat, what I eat for pleasure, what I eat just for survival. Sometimes I literally eat just for survival. Sometimes I forget to eat. Sometimes I overeat. I mean, I don't think it's good to be obsessive, even when it comes to like healthy eating, when it comes to any aspects of eating. I think it's important that you eat your nutrients. I think it's important that you eat enough, that you don't eat too much. And just don't sit, like, I could never understand the people that count their calories and their macros. And I would go crazy.
No. You know, my mom gave me an example a few years ago. She was like, because she's the same as me. I mean, I got it definitely from my mom, the thing with overeating. And she was like, you know, apparently we need to eat until 80%.
That's true. Because
until you're 80% full. And we were both like, okay, how do you know when you're 80% full? Because for me, there's like
I know why. That's scientifically proven because your stomach delays to send the signal to your brain that you're actually full.
Exactly. We know that know-how, but more is how. How do you know when you're 80%? Like we know the logistic behind
Like
it.
you should never eat to the point of being like, oh, I'm so full and it hurts.
Exactly. And that's something. So I found the solution for that. It is to eat slower and chew way more. Exactly what our digestive
it's a work in progress
it
for
is,
me.
you know, the fact that I need to relearn how to eat and relearn how to breathe. Like now we have to breathe from our nose only.
Yeah.
And eat.
Because it filters the air.
I know why, girl.
I'm pointing it out for everyone else in case they don't know.
Okay, good. That's good. They're also learning something on this podcast. I need to relearn how to breathe and relearn how to eat when I'm like almost 30 years old.
I need to relearn how to sleep.
Oh, how so?
I like to sleep on my stomach.
Oh, yeah, don't get me off.
It's really bad for your back. It's really bad for your face. It's really bad for everything.
You even sleep with your leg up, right? Like with your knee close to your chest while you lie. Same.
Or I sleep on the side.
Oh, I'm still waiting for it to come out. Like
I will sleep in any position other than the way I should, which is like the mummy position.
Yeah, you know, I've been waiting since that article came out or whatever scientific proof that it's going to come out the counter thing and being like, no, it's actually good to sleep on the belly, but it's still
really
not
bad for you.
That's true. That's another thing.
And I don't know. I don't know how to train myself out of that because I cannot fall asleep. I will lie there like this and I will not be able to sleep.
It's so comfortable to lie on your belly and like on the side of your head and with your leg up.
No, but that's not the point. It is so uncomfortable to lie on your back.
What are you going to do when you get pregnant? When you have to sleep?
Buy one of those pillows and sleep on the side.
True. You can also do that when you're like heavily pregnant, I guess.
Yeah, you can sleep on the side when you're heavily pregnant.
Huh, okay.
Actually, I think when you're heavily pregnant, you can't sleep on your back because it's too heavy. And you shouldn't be lying down in that back position for a really long time. You have to sleep in a spoon, I think. Yeah. You have to lie. You have to sleep on your side when you're pregnant.
I've seen those gigantic pillows that you can have also like if you don't sleep with your partner. And it could be like in the shape of your partner.
I just want that in general.
It's kind of nice.
Without the pregnancy. It's just so comforting.
Yeah, like you're hugging, like the one with the arm where you can just lie as if you're lying on the chest.
I tend to do that with 55 pillows.
Okay, yeah, that's maybe like a cheaper alternative than to buy a better one. Handy one. You can bring it whatever you want. Just use pillows.
So speaking of girly things, and since Diana's in the studio and she's my witness, I haven't been shooting a lot lately, but I recently had a photo shoot.
Yeah.
And they're texting me about the photo shoot. I'm like, okay, cool. I've shot for the brand before. Really fun team. Everything great. I'm like, okay, where is it? Usually they're in Nicosia. They're like Mitsero.
Okay. And Mitsero is described for...
And I text Diana. I'm like, what? She's never come to a photo shoot with me before, by the way. I'm like, want to come with me to Mitsero? For those of you who don't know, we've had recently a serial killer in Cyprus, and where he buried the bodies was in Mitsero.
That's heavy.
So that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah.
Very controversial place. Also, Rikos Mapuros was filmed in Mitsero, which is Vurate Gitoni.
Yeah, very Cypriot TV.
Very famous Cypriot. So there were some references to Mitsero. Right? Yeah. But it's like a village and it's far.
Wow.
And it's like in the mountains and it's like...
Yeah.
Far. And she decides to come with me.
Like the good friend she
All
is.
Good. So we're running late. We start entering the village. We're driving. And we get lost. And it's one of those moments in life when you're like, everything truly does happen for a reason. Thank God she was with me. Because my phone service was just not working.
Damn.
It was just off. My 3G, my signal, my everything. My phone just was not working.
Yeah.
So we use her phone. We put Google Maps. We get completely lost. Because basically it was in a museum that is kind of off-road. And Google Maps just...
was not working.
Not functioning.
No.
Waze not functioning. Apple Maps clearly not functioning.
Yeah.
It's like the worst of all. So we're like trying to get to the location and we drive off-road. And we're like driving up and down the mountain here and left and right. No idea where we're going. And all we see is trees and dirt road.
Whoa.
And trees and dirt road. Anyway, we call the people from set from her phone and the makeup artist, bless her, Ilona, she's like, okay, mommy's coming to get you. And I start sharing my location. She starts sharing her location. She's literally driving through the mountain looking for us and we're driving through the mountain looking for her.
Yeah.
She finds us.
Okay.
She takes us to set. I finish, I shoot all day, million dresses, really long day, exhausted. I'm like, and I point out to them, I'm like, I don't care how much we get done. I need to leave before the sun sets.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get stuck here in the night. Okay. We finish super fast. Charis Kiprianou, me and him work so fast together. All good. We go to leave. And our initial plan was to leave with them, but no one really knew where they were going.
Yeah.
So we leave following Charis. But Charis is like speeding up and down the mountain. And I'm like, I don't want my car to get stuck. So I lose him.
Yeah.
Because I can't keep up. Because I'm driving really slow because it's like rocks.
Yeah. And your car is very low also.
And my car is low.
Yeah.
So I'm driving slower. And then we start following Google Maps again. We end up on a literal mountain. Like it looked like a hike trail.
Yeah.
It's not even funny. And we're driving and we're driving and we're driving. And we get to like a field, a Jorafa. And an old man passes by in a truck.
Uh-oh.
And we stop him. And
That's
we're
the
like,
start of every horror movie out there.
No, that was fine.
Okay.
And we're like, can we go? Are we going in the correct direction? We're going towards there. He's like, yeah, you're fine. It's a bit of a long drive, but if you guys have time, it's fine. I'm like, are you sure my car can go through these roads? He's like, yeah. So confident. He's like, yes, of course. We're like, okay, we're up for a drive. It's fun, whatever, jamming with our music. Cool. Mitsero.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And it's not like I'm going to drive back and drive another half an hour back. So might as well just keep going that way. So we're driving and we get to like a proper mountain, like a proper hiking mountain.
With the car?
With the car.
Was no car road?
I mean, it was registered on Google as a car road, but it clearly wasn't.
Okay.
And it was literally like this. It was.
And then what happened?
And I'm like, Diana, I don't think my car goes up. She's like, yeah, babe, of course it does. Just go. It's fine. I'm driving up the mountain and all I hear is.
No, you were going backwards.
And the wheels are spinning, but the car's just not moving. Yeah. I'm like, Diana, we're stuck. She's like, no, we're not. It's fine. I'm like, Diana, we're stuck. She's like, let me check. Walks out of the car, looks at the wheels. She's like, I don't see where you're stuck. Should be fine. She walks up to the mountain. She's like, yeah, it looks like it's better from there on. I'm like, yeah, but what if we get to another mountain like this? Yeah. So I like let my car just naturally drag down. It was a bit of a process. We got a little bit stuck. I was thinking in my head, oh my God, if we get proper stuck here, we can't even get road aid because the truck can't come here.
Yeah, how are they going to
So my
find
car's
you?
just going to be left here. I'm just going to be carless.
And what did you do?
I let the car naturally slide down the curve. I was like driving backwards for a while, found the point to turn and drove another half an hour in the other direction. And then we just turned off Google Maps and we winged it and we found a road.
Whoa, man.
And in the moment we found the road, I looked at her, I was like, I'm so relieved.
Whoa.
Road. I never appreciated concrete so much in my life.
It's scary, man. Driving the mountains
because
off-road like
it was
that.
cliffy as well. Like one wrong move and you're down the cliff.
Oh.
But at least we would go out together.
You had an adventure. A story for the podcast.
Yeah, so Maria and Diana almost died a week ago.
Wow. And how has your life changed since then in gratitude? Oh my God, they have not learned that.
I'm always grateful to be alive.
Okay, cool.
No,
well, lucky to have you here in the studio.
I am a very grateful person. Yeah. But in general in life, it's good to be grateful for everything you have. Yeah. It's easy to focus on the things you don't have.
Definitely.
Stay positive.
Amen.
So maybe on that note,
well,
we can stay positive until next week.
Yes.
And I can go eat.
Yes, the food is here. Let's have a bite now. And let's see each other next week.
And hopefully I have no mountain photo shoots in Mitsero.
Yeah, you maybe learn. I'm definitely not going to do that thing. Whoa, like that's one of my fears. I'm being stuck in a mountain.
And maybe you and Ramon can have an open conversation.
No, we're not taking any risks like that in the mountain. Oh, you mean about the other topic? Yeah.
About farts.
No, I'm going to be in denial until as long as it goes. So thank you for watching and listening for another episode.
You can find us on
all podcast platforms,
wherever you have your podcast.
Yeah. So
Apple, Spotify, YouTube,
Google
all the
Play.
jazz.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Have a good weekend.